the Disney story for now, because the lawsuit obviously is an allegation, and OpenAI said they're going to look into those. We don't have many details. But the Disney story for investors has to be the more important one, right? I mean, $1 billion investment from this iconic, from the House of Mouse in OpenAI. Is that a vote of confidence?
There are two stories that are very hard to put in the same sentence. So let's focus in more on what's happening with Disney right now, because they say they're the first major content licensing partner on Sora. Now, it's interesting that they're going on Sora, because many would say that at the moment, OpenAI's focus is on making image creation really easy on ChatGPT. Maybe they put Sora a bit on the back burner as they integrate image generation into their main core offering, because that is where Gemini has looked so strong. And that is actually where a lot of people are taking up their time on these so-called AI chatbots. The professionals here are using it for productivity, but most of society loves creating images, and no wonder Disney wants to make sure that their IP is at the heart of that, and of course that they're getting recompensed for it in some way, but they're seeing the upside of OpenAI's growth and image generation growth, so really notable that they're putting in $1 billion equity.
Wasn't there like a whole strike over this, though, a whole Hollywood strike to try to avoid this sort of thing of AI being the thing to produce all these images and short form content for Disney?
The strikes were over many things, and in terms of the way in which labor was treated, but bolted onto that whole anxiety and worry was indeed, what's the future of artificial intelligence? I've almost felt like that has moved to the wayside in many ways. It's become inevitable. Netflix is using generative AI within production. We're hearing companies more and more turning to a Runway, which is a New York-based image generation company, which has got one of the best image generation models out there if you're looking at the leaderboards. There has become a tussle among just many creativity focus here is that actually humans are still needed in the loop. If you're going to make really iconic IP such as Disney, it's going to be needing a human there to create it. But if you want to then be leveraging that IP and building into your image going forward, you probably want to have access to Disney, and Disney wants access in return. But yeah, this is going to have a lot of intricate messaging for its workforce, I'm sure, as to how important they still are.